Book 3 Part 1. Kyo's Beginning. On the night baby Kyo was born, the world outside was quiet, too quiet. His cries had barely filled the room when a chilling knock rattled the door. Kyo's father moved quickly, every muscle tensed. He opened it, and what he saw made his blood freeze. A figure cloaked in shifting darkness stood there, eyes smoldering faintly red. "Who are you?" the father demanded, fists already raised. The intruder stepped inside without permission. The father threw a hard punch, then another, but his strikes tore through nothing but air. The figure drifted through the blows like smoke, sliding past him effortlessly. Kyo's mother screamed, grabbing a blade from the table. "Stay away from my baby!" She charged, slashing in wild desperation. The intruder tilted his head almost lazily, dodging every strike with an inhuman grace. Then the demon's eyes burst open, fully glowing with a violent swirl of red and violet flame. The light pulsed like a curse. "Sleep," the demon whispered. The walls trembled. A wave of oppressive energy swept the room, pressing down like a storm. Kyo's father collapsed to the floor, choking on his breath. His wife fell to her knees, the blade slipping from her grasp. One by one, they crashed into unconsciousness, powerless against the darkness. The demon's gaze drifted toward the cradle. Baby Kyo wailed, tiny fists trembling. A cruel grin spread across the intruder's face. His voice echoed as if it were inside their very bones. "Now, your child is cursed." With a soundless step, the figure dissolved into shadow, leaving the newborn alone in his cries. Moments later, the door burst open again, but this time, light spilled into the house. A woman stepped forward, cloaked in flowing garments that shimmered with silver threads. Her long hair was braided with charms that glowed faintly, and her eyes sharp and golden scanned the room with authority. This was Choza, a Manii, a guardian born to battle curses. She lifted her hand. Symbols of light rippled across her palm, cutting through the lingering darkness. "Demon's scent still lingers," she muttered. Her gaze fell to the cradle. At once, her breath caught. She stepped closer, lowering her head. The baby's tiny form squirmed, his eyes glowing faintly purple for just a second before dimming again. Choza's voice hardened. "So, it chose this child." Kyo's parents stirred weakly, groaning as they struggled to rise. His father forced himself up, fury in his eyes. "Who are you? What are you doing with my son?" "I am Choza of the Manii," she said firmly, her tone like steel. "That thing you faced was no ordinary intruder, it was a demon. It has marked your child. His life from this day forward will be hunted, cursed, and twisted." The mother dragged herself upright, clutching the wall for support. "No. No, you can't mean." "Look into his eyes," Choza interrupted, pointing at the infant. "Even now, its power stirs inside him. He is innocent, but dangerous. If he stays here, the curse will consume him and you." Kyo's father clenched his fists. "Then teach me to fight it. I'll protect my son." Choza's eyes softened, but only slightly. "You cannot fight what you cannot even see. But I can. There is a place, an orphanage under the Manie's watch. Children like him, touched by fate, are kept safe there. If you want him to live, you must let me take him." The room grew tense, the parents torn by fear and love. The mother pressed her hands to her face, trembling. "You're asking us to give up our baby." "I am asking you to let him live," Choza replied, her voice carrying both sorrow and certainty. A sudden crash interrupted them. The window shattered. From the darkness outside, lesser shadow beasts crawled in, spawned from the demon's lingering curse. They shrieked, lunging for the cradle. Choza moved like lightning. With a flick of her wrist, a long silver staff snapped into her hand. "Stay back," she shouted, her voice booming with power. The first beast leapt and was met with a crushing swing of her staff. It shattered into black smoke. Another rushed in from the side. Choza spun, her staff glowing, striking it midair. Sparks of light exploded, forcing the creature into ash. She planted the staff into the ground. A circle of glowing runes spread across the floor, burning away the shadows. I told you, she growled, her golden eyes blazing. Demons will not stop hunting him. The parents could only watch, stunned by the clash of light and darkness in their own home. Chosa turned back to them, her staff still humming with energy. You have one choice, she said. Trust me with your son or watch the curse devour everything you love. The room fell silent, broken only by the faint cries of baby Kyo.